Time to fly, time to fly. Never give up, we won't retreat. The ones who stand up.
Hello friends, and welcome again to another Street Fighter Duel video. In this video we'll be talking about that brand new unit, the Thunder faction unit, and it's Mommy Dhalsim. So Mommy Dhalsim is a Thunder unit, power type, and a tech unit. Attack class, and a tech unit. And right from the get-go, I'm gonna tell you, he's massively nerfed from the other versions. He's still good, but not as the other versions. The other versions, he's the meta, he's the main carry in basically everything, and he deals a lot of damage, and he enables a lot of utilities like burn and shock and bleed because of the effect accuracy. Here, it's not existing. It's different. It's a different game than the others. So we'll be talking about his skills. So Mommy Dhalsim. So his super, it's a buff, and he buffs himself with gaining Toxic Ring status for 15 seconds. So for long fights, for PvE, this is not the best thing because it's 15 seconds and it's a buff, not a damage, and to amplify himself, you need 5 stacks of everything poison. So this is why I'm a little bit disappointed by it, but it's okay. I mean, the other version, it's a buff too, but it's highly more impactful. So when attacked, there is a 15% base chance to inflict poison. Base chance, it means it could be resisted, because effect resistance resists the base chance. When you read base chance, it means the other units, fighters, the enemies, can resist this. To inflict 1 poison on the attacker. When attacking, deal additional damage equal to 97% of attack lasts 15 seconds. When attacking, it means when you use active skills or auto attack. If Toxic Ring or Toxic Spirit, it will become Toxic Spirit instead of Toxic Ring if you unlock his exclusive. Is active, attacks have a 5% base chance to inflict poison on enemy target. 5% base chance. And on level 3, when the ring is active or the spirit is active, attack have 8% base chance to inflict 1 poison. So you see that chances are very low. The C1 strikes multiple targets 1 time, dealing soul damage equal to 87% of attack. Upon landing, generate a toxic cloud that deals soul damage equal to 52% of the attack every 1.5 seconds, with 15% base chance to inflict poison, and toxic cloud lasts only for 6 seconds. So soul damage is always good because it's equivalent to true damage, unless they have soul damage resistance. Increases the toxic cloud base chance of inflicting poison to 20%. Toxic cloud deals damage every 1.2 seconds, but it's still for 6 seconds. So it means it ticks like 5 times or something like that. His C2, and it's the biggest damage dealing active skill for him, and it's AoE. Strike enemies in large area 5 times, dealing soul damage equal to 389% of attack, which is not bad. Each strike has a 10% base chance to inflict poison, but it increases, I guess. Increasing damage to 584% of attack increases base chance inflicting poison to 16%. So 16% by 5, it increases more and more. But again, it's not the best. It could be better. Now, the passive causes an explosion when an enemy inflicted with poison is knocked out. Knocked out, it means dead. So, causes an explosion if you kill an enemy, which you want to do with him. Dealing damage equal to 310% of attack to enemy targets in a small area. The explosion cannot trigger crit, and this will change when you level it up, and cannot be parried and dodged. This will not change. It can't be parried or dodged if he explodes. The explosion has 100% base chance to inflict 1 poison, so it will guarantee you to land 1 poison if they don't have effect resistance. If they have effect resistance, they might resist, because it's a base chance. If a target hit by the poison has at least 5 poisons, the explosion has 100% base chance to inflict stun. Again, you need 5 stacks. It's very hard conditions. 5 stacks of poison, and it's a base chance, 100% base chance. It means if they have effect resistance 50%, you have a 50-50 chance to land the stun for 3 seconds. The explosion can trigger crit, as we said, it changes. So what's the poison? It reduces the speed by 8, every stack. When using skill, lose 1 HP of max HP. So when they initiate, they lose 1% of the HP. And it stack up for 10 times, and it's capped at 80% of the poisoner's attack, which is Mummy Dhalsim. So it can't exceed 80% of his attack. That's it for his skills. Very regular, not that busted like the other versions. His exclusive, fair as well. Upgrade Toxic Ring to Toxic Spirit, we said that. When attacked, there is a 25% base chance to inflict 1 poison on the attacker. So if he gets attacked, he might inflict poison with a base chance of 25%, which is also not the biggest. When attacking, deals additional soul damage equal to 112% of attack. Toxic Spirit lasts 15 seconds. So when he have this buff, the Toxic Spirit, when he starts or uses his super, when he attack, he will deal soul damage equal to 112% of his attack. So his assist skill, and I find it very disappointing. When an assisted fighter is knocked out, it means when they die, inflict 4 times poison on all enemy targets. So I went and tested it on my friend's account. I put him on Bison to check if Bison explodes. It means he's dead. He got knocked out. But it doesn't work because he's not literally knocked out. He's just immune. So it doesn't work with Bison. I thought we can cheese it like that. Increases the duration of Toxic Spirit for 18 seconds, which is make it better. Every 9 seconds while Toxic Spirit is active, generate a Toxic Cloud that lasts 4 seconds. The Toxic Cloud deals soul damage equal to 10% of the attack to enemies in its range every 2 seconds. Not super good, not super bad. The plus 30 is make him a little bit better. Increases effect accuracy by 100% for him. So it's 100% effect accuracy. If they have effect resistance, 50% is negated. When they say base chance of 100% landing, it means it will land. So you need him at plus 30 so you land all of these poisons. When attacking targets with less than 5 poison, increase damage by 35% when attacking targets with at least 5 poison. So I find him so far pretty regular. He's good, he's not bad, he's an addition. Probably better than Mad Ryu because in the tower you need somebody to deal AoE damage. I will stick with poison. I will build him slowly, but he will not be my main rush unit. His 3 out of 3 cars. If an enemy target reaches 5 stacks of poison inflicted by him, the target will receive 50% less healing, deal 15% less damage until the battle ends. So he will mitigate 15% of the damage, and the enemies will receive 50% less healing, which is situational. If an enemy target reaches 5 stacks of inflicted poison from him, their crit resistance is reduced by 20% to the end of the battle. That's one of the worst 6 out of 6 cars in my opinion. It's good for him, for his kit, for burn, if you use Dhalsim, not regular Dhalsim with him. But for a 6 out of 6 very expensive upgrade thing that you want to do on your account for a unit, I think he's niche. I'll do some testing. He was pretty OP in Shadowlands when I tested him on the other version. I don't know here how he will perform. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm not impressed by nerfing him to Oblivion actually on this version of the game, and buffing Ibuki to the Oblivion, buffing her to heaven. They needed to be balanced. Anyway, this was for the video. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. If you didn't, I thank you for watching, and as always, stay frosty. Peace.
Time to fly, time to fly.